So greetings to everyone. My name is Joe Mungai. I take care of Aceleron operations in Kenya and the region. Right now, from May 2021, we are not trading in Kenya as Aceleron, but Acele Africa. But the company is still a subsidiary. Is actually a subsidiary of Aceleron Limited, UK. The group of companies now being represented by our CEO, Amrit Chandan. So this morning, thank you. We sent a team to organize for the first African US conference, and I'm hoping this will be the case moving forward because it is quite important to have all as many experts from the region in the space so that we can be able to formulate future strategies in making sure that we utilize the circular economy opportunities and conduct as many research and development studies so that we can all advance in our area of operation. So today, I'll just take you through battery technologies and the circular economy, the opportunities, and what Aceleron as a company is doing to tap into the opportunities, and of course close the gap in areas in which that have been presented yesterday, today, and of course moving forward, what we need to do and what partnerships will be important to achieve these goals. So as you all know, I'm assuming that most of the participants from the audience are from the space, and you know that Kenya being the first amongst the first countries in sub-Saharan Africa to adopt solar systems, particularly in off-grid areas, and that has led to the rapid expansion of productive use solar systems, portable electronics, and now we've seen the electric vehicles that have joined. That have been introduced into the market, and of course, this will not only present cheaper mobility options, but of course reduce the carbon dioxide emissions. And of course limit our dependency towards fossil fuels and other renewable energy applications as part the demand for lithium batteries. And in Kenya, a significant amount of the batteries that we are currently using, that we get from the WE Center, come from the off-grid solar sector. But that will not be the case in the coming years because there are very many companies that have come into this market to provide other solutions, and therefore that means that we are going to not only provide the clean energy solutions, but of course we are also we need to prepare to deal with the problem of waste that will come in future. So the demand for lithium batteries for consumer electronics, and electric vehicles is projected to grow about tenfold until the next decade, with many first generation off-grid systems, which includes lead-acid batteries for energy storage. They consider to replace these batteries with lithium batteries, which are safe and non-toxic and efficient, and even the drop-in lead-acid replacement with lithium-ion batteries in UPSs for office backup, have or rather will record some significant production of end of life batteries. Over the years that we've been working in Kenya, there are a couple of, especially the last 12 months, we have had several companies that have joined this market, to provide solutions in the micro-mobility sector. Many companies, have developed technologies and solutions to clean mobility, and that includes e-bikes, e-boats, and e-tuk-tuks. The demand will continue to increase, and of course, this will lead to also the amount of end-of-life batteries that will require repurposing, so that we can delay, the need for recycling. So, of course, a good balance must be found between, the battery performance, safety, and recyclability, or rather recycling ability, hence safe and sustainable technologies for dedicated applications. Again, even now from where we are now and where the predictions that we have for the future, I think as a region and as a country, we need to to advance in the way in which we deal with end-of-life e-waste products, and more so batteries. And we rely upon the recent EnviroServe Kenya and other e-waste management companies in the region to help us and spearhead this strategy to make sure that we are able to deal with the upcoming challenges, because we are not only expecting waste batteries from the off-grid solar sector, as it has been the case, but also now the electric vehicles, micro-mobility, e-waste, and what have you. So currently, the Chinese market is leading in advancing the recycling technology. One company called Ganfen, if I'm not wrong, where they recycle around 100,000 tons every year. We have other companies in the European market, that is Umico and Glencoe, and I believe we center have shipped some e-waste batteries over to Umico in the previous years. Where they process around 30 to 40,000 tons of e-waste. Sorry, my dog wants to join the meeting. So we center, of course, they have recorded quite a number of, the amount of batteries that they have collected from Kenya and the region. So with their partnership with us, Aceleron, we have developed technology. We have worked together to advance the technology that we have, which I'll be talking about in the next few minutes. So we are expecting as well, to have, these e-waste companies, to bring solutions, or to bring in partners who can be able to help recycle the end-of-life batteries that have been used for the second and third time. So that is the second and the third, the second life.
So we're running out of
time. Yeah, I'm almost coming to a close.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll jump very fast into how Aceleron is coming in to bridge it up, and our mission is to accelerate the global shift to cleaner energy usage, and we have created storage technologies that is more accessible to all. And what I mean by the technology that you're using, which is patented, where we use the compression technology, and this is contrary to what is in the market and what have been used before, where spot welding is involved, and this makes it very difficult, for us to repurpose and reuse and upgrade and repair or service, these batteries. So the technology gives us or rather presents an opportunity where these batteries can be reused. And if you buy a battery today and then after 3 years you don't have to dispose it, assuming all the other components are in good shape, you don't need to dispose of the entire battery, but only the cells. And so in essence, that basically means that an Aceleron battery can match the life of other solar system components, including the solar panel. So that means our battery can be reused or can be in use for 10, 15 years. So we are welcoming organizations and companies to come and partner with us so that we can be able to advance these technologies. And again, for the circular economy and to make clean energy accessible and affordable to all, and refrain from taking the batteries for recycling prematurely. So I'll be able to share my contacts, and I'll be glad to take any questions from the panel. Well, I had a list of very many things that I wanted to share, but for the interest of time, please allow me to end my presentation from there.